Hey guys, how you doing? Julio here. Today with one more video, and today I'd like to do something special, which actually I should have done some time ago. Just a little history lesson. As you guys know, I lived in Okinawa from 94 to 95, so 1 year. And actually, last year marked the 50th anniversary of Okinawa return to Japan, which means that after World War II, Okinawa became a part of the States. And then it was returned to Japan in 1972. And so, based on that, I'd like to talk a little about Okinawan dialects. Because when I lived in Okinawa, I studied some Uchinaguchi, which is the Okinawan language. Some people call it dialect, but after I lived there, I don't think it's a dialect because it's not intelligible with standard Japanese. So to me, it's not a dialect, it's a language. And I'd like to give you a brief overview of the languages, the regions where it is spoken. Before that, let's take a look at the map of Japan. Okay, let's go for the map. All right, I think it's ready now. So I think you can see the Japanese map. So basically, in dialect research, Japanese is divided basically into mainland Japanese dialect, mainland dialects, and Okinawan or Ryukyu dialects. And by mainland, I'm showing you now, is the 4 main islands. So can I move around here? So here's the main island where I live. I live in Osaka. So this is called Honshu. Then up north, we have Hokkaido, which constitutes another dialect. Actually, I have some videos here, but I might make them again, depending on how good you guys welcome this video and support it and share it, because this is stuff that not everybody can do, especially because I live here and I studied dialects. All right, so we saw Honshu, Hokkaido, then there's here Shikoku, and Kyushu, so the main 4 islands. So this area constitutes the so-called mainland dialects, or Hondo Hogen, and then we have the other end of that. So as I said, so mainland dialects and Okinawa dialect. So all the way this area here up to close to Taiwan is Okinawa. So let's give a zoom in here so we can see. So this Kagoshima here, and we go all the way down. So south from Kyushu. This first island here that you can see is actually the place where the Portuguese first came to Japan. It's called Tanegashima. I think there's a place where they launch rockets here, but this area is still not Okinawa. All right, so this is Tanegashima. This is Yakushima. So the actual Okinawan thing starts here. This island here, it's called Amami Oshima, is the border of the Okinawan dialect. Even though this island belongs to the prefecture just showed you before, it belongs to Kagoshima, but culturally and linguistically, it belongs to Okinawa. Actually, I saw some words in the Amami language or dialect. They look like what I learned in Naha or Shuri. Okay, so here's the entrance to the Okinawan dialects. By the way, this area here, up to the main island of Okinawa, where Naha is located, that's called northern Ryukyu dialects, which means that the Ryukyu dialects are divided into 2 groups. Northern, which is I'm showing now, so Amami, here's Kikaishima. Then this is Tokunoshima. So we go in south here. This one, sorry, I don't know the name of this island. You can check later. Then this island is interesting. It's called Yoron, because I remember when I lived in Okinawa, I used to travel a lot to the northern tip of Okinawa. And there's a place here called Hidomisaki. Now the letters got small. Hidomisaki is the northern tip of Okinawa main island. And from here, when we had a good weather, we could see Yoronjima. So I saw it, man, literally thousands of times, because every week I would go to this Hidomisaki. It's a very beautiful place. So if you're in Okinawa, don't forget to visit this northern tip of Okinawa. Okay, so up to here, so all the way we started in Amami Oshima, and up to Okinawa Island, so the main island, is called Northern Ryukyu dialects or Northern Okinawan dialects. Speaking of which, I lived here. So Okinawa, this is the island of Okinawa. So here's the capital, Naha, where there's the airport. I still remember in 94 when I got there, man, the ocean is so beautiful. I almost cried. I felt like I was in my native Rio, because of course, I'm used to the ocean, so I live close to Ginowan, this area here. I don't know if I'd be able to see, or if it has changed. So I lived about around this area, so Ginowan. I don't know if I can find the university here. So I studied at the University of the Ryukyus. Sorry, I won't be able to find it now. Yeah, don't worry. I might make another video, maybe talk about where I studied in Okinawa. Okay, moving on. So up to here, Okinawa, we have the northern Okinawan. By the way, I remember, so a little before I left Okinawa in October 95, I went to this island here called Tokashiki because we had this Aikido camp, like 1 week. Also, other islands that I visited here. I visited this island here. My goodness, where is it? Kumejima. I don't know if I'll be able to find. Yeah, I think it's here, Kumejima. I visited this island too. The closest islands to Okinawa. And then going south to the southern Ryukyu dialects, they begin in an island called Miyako, which, by the way, one characteristic, one thing that I think is very cool about Okinawan languages or dialects is that, well, we're not going to say it's obvious, but they're not dialects because they're not intelligible. Just an example of Okinawan dialects, so language. So while I studied Okinawan language, thank you is Nihei debiru. However, if you go to Miyako, I think it's Tandi Gatandi. So I don't think that's even, it's not related at all. So this marks the beginning of the southern Okinawan dialect. Then from Miyako, we go to, which island is this? Miyako, sorry, I don't know this island. Tarama Island, I guess. Then we have Ishigaki, maybe one of the most famous places in this area here. I visited Ishigaki. And from there, I remember visiting a small island called, is it Taketomi? Jima? Taketomi? Is this there? I think it's this island here. Taketomi. Oh my goodness, where's this island? It's so many islands. Taketomi, sorry. This island. I visited this island. There's also another island here which is famous called Iriomote, where there's famous Iriomote wildcats. Sorry, Taketomi. I went to Taketomi Island. I think this is wrong. I think Iriomote is here. Iriomote Island. Yeah, because it's the biggest island after in the Okinawa prefecture. Is the biggest island after Okinawa main island. So this is Iriomote. Unfortunately, I didn't go here. I remember my friends who visited there. They invited me, but didn't go. I should have gone. And then from what I read, so Ishigaki and Miyako are not intelligible. It's another language, so it's crazy. Okinawa is really, in dialect terms, is better or worse than mainland Japan because they're not intelligible. And then you go south here. Which island is it? There's so many islands that okay, this is cool stuff. So Hateruma is the southernmost island of Japan. So if you want to go to the southern tip of Japan, you have to go to this island called Hateruma. And on the other hand, the westmost island is called Yonaguni. Yeah, Yonaguni. An interesting thing about this island is that it is visible from Taiwan. I remember when I was traveling Taiwan, I think it was in Hualien, the east part of Taiwan. Where's Taiwan? Taiwan is here. Yeah. Here. What's the name of the city? Sorry, I don't remember now. Yeah. So it's visible from here. And from what I read, they used to have, before Okinawa became a part of Japan, they used to have an exchange. And because based on that, I remember reading about by the way, I have something very sad happen to me. So my professor at Osaka University helped me, who accepted me as a researcher and also gave me a letter of acceptance. Professor Shinji Sanada, he passed away. But before he passed away, he was researching on this place here called Ilan, because apparently there's a Japanese Creole, so language. So Japanese influence Taiwan. And actually, if you study the Taiwanese version of Mandarin, there are some Japanese words. But my professor, he researched on this and intend of taking a look on that, and maybe I can share with you. Okay, so basically it's that. So just reviewing quickly, all the way coming from Kyushu, starting here in Amami, we have the northern Ryukyu or Okinawan dialect, because Okinawa used to be called Ryukyu before it became Okinawa. And all the way to Naha. Actually, the dialect I studied is from Shuri. I don't know if I'll be able to see Shuri here. It's another city. I live here in Nishihara. It's where I lived, where I studied. Shuri? Where's Shuri? Anyways, it's close here. Shuri. So the language I studied. And then this marks the northern Ryukyu dialects. And when you go south from there, you get to Miyako. And Miyako marks the beginning of a southern Ryukyu dialects, passing through Ishigaki, Iriomote, and then to the southernmost, westmost is Yonaguni, and southmost is Hateruma. Another interesting thing is that some linguists consider the southern dialects, southern Ryukyu dialects, divided into two groups. One being the Ishigaki, Yayama. This area is called Yayama Islands. So the Yayama dialects and Yonaguni. Well, basically that's the basic, that's 101 of Ryukyuan dialect. I hope you like this, and please support my work here. Don't forget to comment, to subscribe, to share this comment, because probably it's something you won't be seeing much here on YouTube, because most people don't get to study in Okinawa and study the language. So please help me. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because I've seen that a lot of people watch here, they comment, but they don't subscribe, which doesn't help me. Please help me so I can share more content like this. And by the way, if this video has more than 1,000 likes, I might do something more about this. Maybe talk more about the Okinawan dialects. Actually, I could do a mini course on Uchinaguchi, which I studied, which actually I'm studying again now. So please support my channel. And if you want to support me more, you can follow me. You can actually keep me a member of this channel to support me. You can support me on Patreon, so you can see what materials I'm using. You can also support me, make a donation using PayPal. You can follow me on Twitter, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.